my June and July favourites because I was very naughty and forgot to film June's because I was so busy, but no excuses. Obviously, as you guys know, this month in July I've been away for pretty much half of it. I was in Malaysia. If you all are subscribed, you all know. So yeah, I was away most of it, and to be honest, I was using the same sort of products because the products I was loving in June I was bringing with me on holiday and I was using throughout July. So there's only a few ones that I've thrown in here that I bought when I was actually on holiday, so that was the only time I really got to use it. And then since I've come back, I've just been using what I've been buying, what I actually bought in Malaysia. So basically it's a big mix of things in here. And there's everything, of course, from fragrance to makeup to candles to TV shows to applications. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Alright, so let's just start off first of all with my fragrance favourite of the month. This is one of the two perfumes I brought with me to, I was about to say America, I didn't go to America, to Malaysia. It's the MAC Turquotic perfume, and I was actually meaning to buy another one when I was there, but it's fine, I can do it when I go to London. But this is only a little 20ml, I didn't realise that I only got the 20ml, and it's very low because this is the only one I took with me, but this scent, oh, it's so beautiful. It smells beautiful, I absolutely love it, and I will be repurchasing this, and I must get the 100ml next time because it is a holy grail fragrance. So good for year round too. Okay, moving on to makeup. The foundation I've been absolutely loving this month is my Makeup Forever HD. This was the high-end foundation I took with me on the trip, as well as my Bourjois, oh, out of breath, as well as my Bourjois Healthy Mix, but I actually ended up losing that while I was there. So I didn't bring that one back with me, it's at my friend's house somewhere. But this one has been beautiful. I love this foundation. I love my matte face, especially in that heat. So brilliant foundation. Highly recommend this above the Makeup Forever HD. I love the HD, but this one I love far much more. Moving on, I should have mentioned this before actually, because this is primer. This is the Guerlain L'Or Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold. Love this stuff. Got a sample of it, then I actually bought the full size, and I love it so much. Unfortunately, I've heard it's discontinued. Sad day, but I'm sure they'll bring out something just as good. I actually fell in love with Guerlain, like it's like my new favourite brand. I never even knew about it like before, and now I do, so I just really love it. And this is a brilliant product because it is expensive, but it is like 2-in-1 because it's skincare and it's a primer, so amazing. And the bottle just takes pride of place in my vanity. I love it. Going on to something else, I'll show you the two skincare things at the end, and I should have showed that at the beginning, but whatever. The next thing I've been absolutely loving is by Marc Jacobs, and this is literally my new holy grail product. This is the Marc Jacobs, what's it called? Instamark, or hashtag Instamark, and this is in 40 Mirage Filter. And there was 3 different types, and they're like 03, 04 and 05, so I got the middle one, and it is basically a contouring duo. You get your highlighting shade and you get your contouring shade. Now basically the one lighter than this and the one darker than this, the contour shade was more warmer, so I liked this one the best because it was dark, it was more grey toned. It's what I've got on today. I absolutely love this stuff, and the yellow powder is fantastic for under eye setting and also bringing it up as a highlight. I absolutely love this compact, and it's like really big, but that's brilliant because it's very thin, so it's still good to travel, and it's got a humongous mirror. Absolutely love this thing. So yeah, I couldn't recommend this anymore. It was expensive, but it was definitely worth it, I would say. I love it. The way the powders go on is so blendable, and you do get a ton of product in here, I think. So that was that. Also, something else I've been loving from Marc Jacobs is the lipstick that I picked up. This is in Moody Margot. Oh, isn't this Margot as well? Oh no, why do I think this is Mirage, not Margot? Moody Margot, and I love the packaging of this, and the formula is very unique, which is what I like about it. These are not lipsticks, these are lip gels, and they basically go on with a beautiful, like almost MAC cream sheen but better finish. And this nude is beautiful. It's a pink tone, very neutral nude. So I do love this, and I so now wish I picked up some more while I was there in Sephora, because we don't get this here in England, unfortunately. I don't know about London, but here in Bristol we don't. But yeah, oh, so lovely. I love this. This is what I'm wearing right now. Oh no, I put a little bit of pink over top of this today, but I am wearing it today. So those were 3 kind of luxury products. I know, like the Marc Jacobs together and then like the L'Or from Guerlain. They're all very pricey. But the next product that I have been really liking is actually from the PS Love line from Primark. This was £1. So it goes to show my versatility, really. I do love my high-end products, but I also love my affordable options. The PS Love brow pencil. Now this, when I first got it, I didn't like it. I thought it was far too waxy. And it still is a little bit waxy, I'm not going to lie. But it's what I've been using to do my brows, and I get an extremely strong brow out of this. But I actually really like it. I'm struggling with my brow pencils at the moment because I've bought a bunch before and they're all just, the precision isn't enough for me. Like the one that I could compare this to is like the Rimmel eyebrow pencil, but better. I feel like the Rimmel eyebrow pencil, you have to really sort of get colour out by like sort of working it. This is very easily, it's very pigmented. Oh, I've just used the other side. It's very pigmented like that. You can just immediately just do that and it comes straight out. And obviously I just keep this very sharpened and it works fantastic. I will definitely repurchase this. It's £1, guys. I think definitely try this out if you're in the look for an eyebrow pencil, because I am constantly looking for an eyebrow pencil. I love the Soap and Glory one, but every time I buy it, it's broken because it's like a twisty one, and a lot of the time the product has fallen out, so I go to twist it up and there's no product in it, or it's been broken off, or the twist gets stuck. It's a terrible product, but an amazing actual product if it works right, but the packaging's always broken, so I need to find something else. So that one is brilliant. I do like that, but it gives you a very strong brow. Okay, moving on. The next thing, actually what am I going into? Now all of this I'm going into is skincare. So just 2 things I've been loving for my skincare. The first one is the Caudalie Instant Foaming Cleanser. And this is Grapes and Sage. Now I bought this first thing when I went to Malaysia. Oh, not first thing, like one of the, sort of when I was in the middle of my trip, because I didn't have a facial cleanser. I left it at my other friend's house. So I went into Sephora and I picked up this guy, and it's a little travel size of it, and I really like this. I love how gentle it is. It's extremely gentle if you have sensitive skin. I don't, but I do like using gentle products. It smells so fresh. It smells so refreshing. I love how it foams. I've never really had a proper foaming cleanser, but this is so good. I think this was like £10 for this little tiny bottle, which is kind of like crazy. But when I do buy it again, I will buy the full size, because like I've used half of this bottle already. I've only had it for like a couple of weeks. So next time I buy this, I will buy the big one. I should imagine it'd be about £20, so I'm sure you get a lot more bang for your buck in it. But I love this. If you're looking for a high-end facial cleanser, this is brilliant. I love it, love it, love it. The next thing I've been loving for my skincare is also Guerlain. I've mentioned this before. This is my Super Aqua Serum. This is the Intense Hydration Wrinkle Plumper Serum. I actually use this almost every night or every other night. It is so good. I only need 1 or 2 pumps. Sometimes actually 2. No, I have like 2 pumps because the pump's quite, it's not very generous, the pump. So 2 pumps of this, and I just put it sort of on my forehead, under my eyes, not because I've got the eye serum as well, like a little sample of it. When I bought this, they gave me a little sample of it, so I use the eye serum under my eyes, which I also love, and then I put this all over my face and chin and forehead, and it's just beautiful. And the thing I love about serum is, because I don't use moisturiser anymore, because I hate the feeling of moisturiser on your skin, well, at least the ones I've tried, they don't absorb quickly enough. This is just brilliant using a serum, because you put it on and it instantly, well, like in 5 minutes, it sort of absorbs, and that is it. And then I use my facial spray, which has got moisture replenishing things in it. So I have a very different skincare routine to everyone else. Once I've really established one, I will certainly go through it. But I've just fell in love with this, and I heard somebody talk about this, which is why I wanted to try it out. And I got a sample and I really liked it, and then I got the full size of it. And now I'm sampling the eye cream, and if I like it, which I do, then I'll purchase the eye cream, or eye serum, sorry. Moving on to a candle favourite. I've not actually had a candle favourite for a long time, and this one is for summer. It is the Mango Peach Salsa by Yankee Candle. Oh, so strong. Ooh, but so good. This is such beautiful stuff. It's beautiful, like summer fruits it smells like, so love it. Been burning it. It doesn't look like I've burnt a lot, but it actually has been lasting me forever, but I've been burning it like every day, so I don't know, it's lasting forever. I got that for my birthday. Okay, moving on to the movie or TV favourite this month. This month it has to be Pretty Little Liars for TV because everything is coming to a head on Pretty Little Liars, and I've been waiting. There's been 6 seasons. Is it 6 seasons? 5 seasons? 6 seasons? I can't remember if it's 5 or 6 seasons. I think it's 6. But everything has just changed now because, like, apparently now we know that Charles is A, but we've never seen a face, and like I just watched literally the latest episode this morning, which was episode 10. I think it was the summer finale. I'm not too sure. I think I'm mistaken because it wasn't like all that dramatic. But I think, like, we've just seen A, like who he looks like, and he's like Jason and Alison's brother, and he's a De Laurentiis, and he's alive, and their parents know that, and we think that he's killed them. It's so much going on, and I'm just like, I see it differently than I did when I first started watching it in these past 5 seasons. It's all been like, okay, come on, this is getting frustrating. They basically went through every single character. Like, you know how a TV show can make you think that someone's guilty and then like they prove they're not and you're all like, whoa, I thought they were totally guilty. Basically they've done that with every single character, and I'm starting to get really pissed off now because the second you have a lead and you think you know who it is, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense, I know that, that makes sense, it does this, and then like they disprove it and it's like, no, it's not, and you're back to square one. Sure, you can do that a few times and it's fine, but with Pretty Little Liars they've done it pretty much like 50 times. Like every single new character has been interrogated as A, and it's just boring. So now we think we know who A is. It's Charles De Laurentiis. We don't know who Charles De Laurentiis is, where he came from, what his motive is. So there's so many unanswered questions, and apparently there's going to be a big episode coming up where we get all the answers, but I've heard that all before. And it's getting to the point now where it's sort of annoying me, but like I've just said, they've changed their whole story, the way you sort of see it, so it's keeping me entertained. But it's definitely a show I recommend to anybody and everybody I meet because I think it dragged me in so much. Like from the first episode it was brilliant, and like some shows you've got to watch a little bit to get into it. Like Pretty Little Liars, I was hooked like the first or second episode. So Pretty Little Liars. Then finally I have an application favourite. This one is more for this month. I never used it last month. But it is Uber. Absolutely love Uber. I think it is brilliant. I used it all the time when I was in Malaysia. I've never used it yet in the UK, which is going to be another experience. But I used it everywhere I went in Malaysia, and I just loved how you could pay like your credit card. Like my credit card was attached to it, so I never had to have cash on me, because like having cash, like I had a Malaysian credit card, so I couldn't like put it in an ATM and get cash out. I paid for everything on card, and then I had limited cash. So like I loved how it just the transaction went through immediately. There was no cash involved. You just get in, you go to your place, you get out, you know, and then like you're settled with the bill at the end of your ride, and it's on your app. Like it's just so good. If you've never used Uber, I'm pretty sure it's in all the major countries now. But I used it in Malaysia, and every Uber guy I met, they were all so friendly, and like because you have at the end of your ride you give them ratings, you give them like a 5-star rating, or you out of a 5-star system. So they're all really, really lovely, and they all like say, oh, do you mind give me a 5-star rating? And I'm like, no problem. I mean, like they were so nice. I don't think there's anybody I sort of underrated for 5 stars, because everybody was so friendly, and I met so many people on Uber, and it was brilliant. And it's also cheaper than taxis, and of course since it's all via your phone, you can just quickly go onto Uber. It knows exactly where you are because of the location on your phone, and then you just put request UberX, and voila, it finds somebody near you who's gonna drive you. And I just thought it was brilliant. And yeah, kudos to Rain again, because she's the one who said to use that, because like calling taxis is really annoying. Like actually calling a taxi firm in Malaysia, oh, you need to have like a personal driver's number because it's so bad. So got that one, and it was brilliant. Uber was absolutely fantastic. And that is everything from my June and July favourites. I do hope you guys enjoy this. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, and if you liked it, subscribe. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember to stay beautiful, and I'll see you all very soon. Ciao!